Hi and welcome to my channel. So I'm creating this video because I want you to know how to use the magical cash book. So here is I have some of the cash books that I've created and some that you guys have already got. No two are alike because I connect with higher energy and I work with, spiritual energy. And so every book comes out a little different. So just as you can see, and then I add more stuff to the book when you order it because, it's all based on your intention. But this is, so you have the cash book, which has the beautiful power name of divine energy to connect with. And I will teach you how to connect with this name. So you have that. And in the back, I put a very powerful sigil that works with the angels of abundance and prosperity. So the book has the energy and essence of divine power for manifesting prosperity, especially that this is the divine name of prosperity. Now, I do it a very different, and the reason I do it this way is because it works. This is how I manifest. This is what, I've realized these manifestations. So you want to open your book and you want to decide what it is that you're asking for. Example, one of the books I've sold to two different people, one of them told me that they had a business. This is what I do for myself. So I created, these are old checks. And what you do is you will write your name on the check. And then you will write the amount that you want. And I write right over this and I'll show it to you in my personal scripting journal. And then you put it in your book, be creative, little cut and paste. And then I write out my intention with, I am so happy and grateful now that, and then I'll write, now that my business has made X amount of money, now that my business brings X amount of clients. So you set a goal for yourself, of what you are trying to manifest. You will have, and I'll show you some of the goodies that come in so you're gonna get, they're different, so you're not gonna maybe get exactly these, they're always different. Maybe we'll get these are some of the divine energies that go in your book. I add all the 72 names of divine energy. All of this goes into your book, and some of the stuff is glued on, just like this beautiful prayer. Once you're done with your intention, I write out the entire prayer right under it. It's almost like the key to unlocking this manifestation, this that you're trying to manifest. It's very important that you do it this way because that's how you will manifest. Now, once I'm done with all that, this is a ritual, guys. This is not an overnight thing. This is not like, this is something you have to do. I do it every day. You're going to skip a day. It happens. Everybody skips a day here and there. But if you want to see pure manifestation in your life, this is something that you have to do every day. So I noticed that if I leave it for the end of the day, sometimes I get tired or I'm busy or I'm overwhelmed, especially that I do energy work. So it takes a lot from me. So what I've been doing lately is I will wake up and do my scripting. And then I will, if I don't finish it, if I want to add more, I'll add more at nighttime. And if I don't, it's fine because I already did it. So what is scripting? These are two different things. This is scripting, but with the essence and energy of prosperity, because this is a cash book. What is a cash book? It's a book to manifest the money flow. So it has this beautiful power, and you will look at the name, and I send you instructions, but this is how you do it. You look at the name from right to left. Am I doing it right? From right to left. And you repeat. The first letter is the first name, the first word. It's an energy because this is a vibration. It's not really a word, or not really in our language. These are Hebrew letters. So the first one is Samek. The second one is Aleph, and the last one is Lamed. Now I sent you the little the video that I do it. So you all could go, use it. But once you start doing it, it comes natural. You're going to start, focusing. It's going to be like very easy, very simple. It's going to flow. And then once you realize the manifestations, once you see them in your life, then it's just like something that you're going to get super excited about. So my recommendation is to start with a simple goal, just so you could manifest it easier, because this is all about faith and belief and allowing divine energy to bring you the manifestations that you want to realize in your life. Now, I've also created something really, really nice. This one's mine. I sent one as a gift to one of my beautiful Etsy shop supporters. So this is all handmade. This is my replica of the divine name, and Samek Aleph Lamed. Use the energy of orange, which is prosperity, the light divine energy, and of course gold, because even though that a lot of people think that gold is money, because gold is worth more than silver, the money of prosperity, the symbol and the energy is silver. So that's why I did it this way. I have this right next to my bed and my coffee table, because this is where my sacred space is for myself, for my meditations and whatnot. So if you want one, they will be available soon in my Etsy shop. Once again, it's handmade. Like, I paint it myself and do everything. Now, going to the next thing, you want to have the cash book, but you also want to have your journal where you will script, because along with this book is to write your prosperity, what you want to realize from your business, your job, a promotion, whatever. In scripting, you will manifest all the things that you want, from a relationship to a television, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. Scripting is in a journal is the most powerful tool. I created this journal because I know a lot of you want something that you could just connect with, and do something that's kind of like done for you. Now let's go to mine. So I'm showing you this ritual. This ritual is only for my Patreons and those of you. This video is only for my Patreon and those of you that have purchased, the cash book and such. Let me show you how it looks like in my scripting journal. So this is my journal that I purchased, that I showed you in some of my old YouTube videos. This is what I did this morning. So here I did it again. I woke up, I wrote my scripting, and then before I go to bed, I will continue on. But as you may see, I always, because this is last night's, I write everything and then I write out the prayer. I handwrite the entire prayer and I close it with my closing. Amen. So it is and it's so. I have a very long closing. Do it your way. I like to work with creativity and art because I feel like it gives a lot of energy and magic to my manifesting, especially that this is my manifesting, my scripting journal. So this here I write, here's where I was going to show you the checks. So this is one that and here's something really amazing. So you don't just have to script for yourself, you could script for others. So this is one that I scripted for my husband. So I wrote out his name, the amount that I want, the date that I want it by, and then it's the same checks like the ones that I'm sending you. You noticed I use silver. You could use whatever color. You don't have to have silver. It's just that I like to connect to the next. I kind of like go above and beyond to make sure that everything of mine is aligned. Here's one that I created for one of my children. Here's more. And it's just super magical when you go back and you see things that you've manifested. So what I do, and you could do this like if you get my journal, you could leave a few pages, little areas just so you could come back. See, I'll have like a blank page so I could come back and jot notes. Sometimes I'll just paste a note when but see, I leave blank pages to come back, because giving even more gratitude to what has manifested is truly amazing. This is, when was this? I think this was like months and months ago, when I wanted a certain amount manifested into a business that I'm doing. And I haven't gotten it all, but I'm almost there. So it's really nice. Going to the next. Manifesting is an energy. A lot of you want everything yesterday. You have no patience. And with this, you have to have patience. You have to have time. You have to make it a ritual, and you have to do it every single day. If not, it's not me. It's not going to work. You have to put the time, the effort, and the energy in. So I'm going to show you what I've been doing. Okay. So this is last month, August. So I will write out the prayer. Here I wrote it twice. I wrote it here, and then I wrote it there. And then I attached a copy, just like I send you. I even send you a bigger one. So you can have this. You want to memorize this prayer, because this is a prayer that you want to use as a daily affirmation. And then I'll put it there. So now, of course, we're in September. So now I will do the same thing here. I'm going to use the Essence and Energy of Silver to do it here. But if you notice something else, it's on its way. Everything is always on its way. You know, don't block yourself from manifesting. If it's not here, it's on its way. You give that energy when you feel like, oh my God, this is not going to work or whatever, and that ego steps in. You tell it to shut up, and you say it's on its way. It's on its way. I know it's on its way. You open up a doorway. You kind of like block the negative energy. It's really nice when you do these, when you connect with these divine energies, and you kind of do all of these little things. When I create this stuff for you, it's because I already tested it. So when, you know, some of you, that's why I asked when I send you the letter, don't leave a review until you start manifesting, because you're not going to know this in 1 week. Maybe you are. I've manifested stuff overnight, but give yourself time. You know, don't copy someone else. Don't look at someone else. Focus on you, because when we start to veer off our personal path and what we're working on, this is when we get in our own way. So you want to focus on you, your path, your purpose, your to-do, and your action plan, because working with this is also going to open up the door to your creativity. You're going to start to get insights. You're going to start to get ideas. There's a lot of things that go into this. It's not just, I'm going to write it in the book, and, you know, you can't just put something and, you know, leave it alone and forget about it. And no, even a plant, if you put a plant in the ground, you have to water, you have to nurture it. Goes to the same thing. You have to take actions over the things that you're trying to manifest. But the ideas that come, you're not alone in this, because now you're working with divine energy. So it's really, really beautiful. It's almost like a synchronize and a flow. It's going to be hard for those of you that like to control everything, because when you start to get certain ideas, or don't do this, try it out this way, and that goes against your ego, it is going to cause a bit of a push and shove. But allow this flow to enter and to take you to the next, and you will see your life in miraculous ways. Feel free to comment below. Remember, this is only for my Patreons and for the ones that bought the cash book. But if you have any questions, feel free to ask. This is my scripting journal. I will link it for you below, but I have it in the shop. And if you get it from the shop, I will dedicate it to you. If you want to give it as a gift, just let me know. But this one is great. It has a lot of pages. It has a lot of room, not just for your writing, but also I added areas for notes, for reflection. See, reflections. I like to put pictures. You know, it's almost like your journal becomes also your vision board. See, inspirations, ideas. So I give you a lot of space to kind of work through this. And I think the prompts help you kind of come through, and your creativity starts to flow. See, I did this for pictures. There's just a lot of areas. I think it's like over 100 pages. There we go. Add more pictures. Paint. I paint on some of them. If you go to my older videos, I love to paint. So this is just a great, book to have to get out of that rut energy and start manifesting. Once again, thank you for following my channel and for all your love and support. This video is just for my Patreon, so you don't have to share it or nothing, but you could give it a like. You have a beautiful week, and I would love to hear what you've manifested. Thanks so much.